And it was a really touching story of, I mean, you can probably tell it better, but a guy who was kind of being a bit of a douche online, right?
Yeah, there were a couple. There was one guy who was very angry at me for playing Hitler on Conan, and very right wing Trump guy, and very Jewish. And I engaged with him, and I explained to him what gallows humor was. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah, yeah." And like, and he oddly just very much went the other way into the very liberal world, which is not. I'm not trying to, change anyone. I just engaged with him. I wasn't trying to, groom him into
a Democrat.
Yeah, whatever. And then there was a guy who just called me the C word on something. I happened to see it. I mean, and I happened to click on his profile, and I saw that he has like chronic back pain and all this stuff. And so when I responded, I go, boy, I know how mean that kind of chronic back pain can make you feel. Like, I get it. And we became kind of pen pals in direct message, and we had a bit of a relationship, and
but I remember that, like, that became a really big, no, it did. It became a really big story. And I think it was so impactful, at least in the, kind of in the anti-bullying space. People were talking about it a lot because it was an incredible example of ways that you can turn a situation around online, ways you can connect online, that the internet can be used for good.
I don't mean to like shine a light on the bullies as opposed to the victims of bullying, but of course, bullies are bullied. They're
hurt people. Exactly. But I think it was so important because it then I saw it as the knock-on effect of what you did. I had an experience on my page where someone had said something shitty, and someone else in my community had seen it and had gone to this person's page, had seen that his wife had recently passed away. And so she posted this thing of, I saw that your wife passed away recently. I'm really sorry, and that totally changed the interaction. I, then saw it and that moment. And so I think it's so important to remind people, I think, as much as we can lash out online and can lash out in our lives, I think that sense of being able to,
or in traffic.
Yeah.